A delivery girl lifted a stone and smashed the window of a luxury car. This act would completely change her fate. The girl broke the shattered glass directly with her bare hands and then rescued the unconscious CEO from the car that was about to explode. Just as they left the car a few steps away, the car exploded. Although the onlookers all came to help, the girl still felt piercing pain all over her body. Just then, a customer called and blamed the girl for why the order hadn't been delivered yet. Hearing the customer's threat, the girl could only hurry to continue delivering the order. But as soon as she left, the CEO's assistants rushed over in a hurry. It turned out that the CEO was actually the richest man. When the CEO woke up, he asked it the first time who had saved him. The assistant said that only knew it was a delivery girl and that the monitor was faulty and only captured her back. The CEO recalled that before he fainted, he seemed to see a plum blossom mark on the girl's injured arm and also a jade pendant. He immediately asked the assistant to find his savior at all costs and repay her in person. Here, after the girl delivered the order, she received the bad news that her mother was critically ill. She rushed to the hospital but was informed by the doctor that if she couldn't gather $500,000 for the surgery fee within 3 days, they could only prepare for the funeral. Penniless, the girl couldn't come up with so much money at all. Helplessly, she squatted on the ground not knowing what to do. Suddenly, the girl thought of selling the old house at home to exchange for this high surgery fee, so she was about to go home immediately. Unexpectedly, she bumped right into the CEO who was discharged from the hospital. The CEO looked down and saw the plum blossom mark on the girl's arm, which was the same as that of the girl who saved him. He just wanted to ask but was interrupted by the girl who was in a hurry to go home and disappeared in a flash. At this time, the assistant told the CEO that they had found the girl's address. When the girl got home, she found that the house had been emptied by the debt collectors. It turned out that her father had been gambling outside behind the family's back and had already owed $2 million in usurious loans. The debt collectors threatened that if the money wasn't paid back, they would cut off her father's hand. The girl had no choice but to agree to sell the house to pay off the debt first. After hearing this, the debt collectors grudgingly agreed to delay for a few days. But when the girl asked her father for the house deed, her father looked at his mistress beside him. It turned out that this house had already been given to this mistress by her father. The girl was very angry after hearing this and cursed the mistress. But she didn't know that her father didn't regard her as his daughter at all. With just one look from the mistress, the father slapped the girl and begged the mistress to sell the house to pay off his debts. But the mistress didn't care about the man's life at all and walked out directly. At this time, the man actually vented all his anger on the girl and directly lifted a bench and hit the girl.
住手！